Hello everybody, I'm gonna hit y'all with another video. This one here, I want to talk about my experience getting my engine overhauled at Carolina Cat in Greensboro, North Carolina. Start off with I talked to a shop manager there 3 months before I dropped the truck off. Went over prices and everything. As some of you know, I've been having some blow by on the engine and wanted to get it taken care of before the truck put me down. So that's the shop that I decided to go with to rebuild the engine because they was running a special. The special was a 3-year platinum rebuild for 18.5. Of course, with miscellaneous stuff, shop parts, and taxes, it's going to be out of roughly 22.5. But I'm gonna post the promo so you guys can see what I see. So that was a screenshot of the website when it was running the promo from my phone at the time. As you can see, the promo was for a full 3-year warranty platinum overhaul for C15 cert, which that's what my engine is, C15 cert, for the 18.5. And then it expired December 31st, 2022. So after talking to the manager there, he was like, "Oh yeah, I see that on the website. I sent him a screenshot as well, so he can see what I see." And it was like, "Okay, well, cool. Just bring it in, and yeah, that kit, it'll take, a couple of weeks to get in or whatnot." But anyway, when the weeks was over, the kit was in. I dropped the truck off on a Monday, like he said. They wasn't able to get me in, on the Monday, like he said. And right off bat, the vibe just wasn't, right. I wasn't feeling right about it. But I left the truck anyway because, the truck had a lot of blow by. It wasn't hurt, wasn't shedded. There wasn't a bunch of, metal shavings or anything, but it was just, a bunch of blow by. So I didn't want it to put me down on the side of the road, and I had to get it towed and all of that good. So anyway, like I said, I got the truck to them on a Monday, like they said. They wasn't able to get to it until Tuesday to pull it into the shop. So Wednesday come around, they was like, we're going to take the head off and, start breaking it down. By Thursday, Friday, I'm thinking they're going to have the thing completely taken apart, but no. Friday come around, and I'm asking, like, what's going on? Keep me posted, send me pictures, videos, keep me, posted on what's going on, because I want to, show the progress, of the build, on YouTube. So just keep me updated on what's going on, So I go over, get a hotel room, pay for a week, because it was like, it shouldn't take no more than 2 weeks to get done. Well, I ended up staying there for 3 weeks. I was down for a month and a half. And, basically what happened was, come to find out, supposedly they've never made a 475 horse Cat C15 cert to a 6.25 horsepower engine. Didn't know that I needed to upgrade the high pressure turbo. I did know that the cam was going to be upgraded. The injectors was going to have to be upgraded, and of course, upgrade the tune. I knew all of that was going to happen. However, like I said, I didn't know about the high pressure turbo. But come to find out, I needed all type of stuff. They supposed to be counter boring it, on a Thursday from the next week. That wasn't done because the guy wasn't able to come and do it, but they said it was done. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, I done spent almost $2,000 in hotel fees, so I'm like, I caught a plane home because I was like, ain't no sense of me sitting here when you don't know when the turbo is going to come in that you said I needed, you know, after the fact, of you saying all the parts was in. Then it was like, well, I can go take the truck and go to another cat dealer down the road, whatnot, that had the turbo, or I can wait. I was like, well, I don't want to leave and then something happened to it, and then it'd be like, oh, warranty ain't gonna cover it because you didn't, put the turbo on there like it was supposed to. All right, so per the cat warranty, when you upgrade the high pressure turbo, you also have to upgrade the low pressure, the baby turbo, to be able to get the 3-year warranty on the turbo. But instead, they only upgraded the high pressure turbo, which only gave me 1 year on that particular part. Also, if you know anything about rebuilding or overhauling the engine, anything to touch the cam has to be replaced as well. Well, it wasn't. They replaced the cam, put a bigger cam in there, but the rockers, the part that touched the cam was not upgraded. So I only got a 1-year warranty on the cam instead of a 3-year warranty on that. Also, they tuning it or whatnot, and we just going back and forth on when the truck is going to be ready. It just turned into a headache for me, behind this, that it was only supposed to take 2 weeks, but it ended up taking a lot longer than expected. And I understand, parts not being available, and things like that. But before I drop the truck off, I ask, do you have all the parts ready? And once I drop it off, I want to be off from work at a minimum, of 3 weeks. But like I said, it took so long for the parts to come in, and then we get the bill. Now the bill was supposed to have been somewhere around $22,500 with warranty and everything. He gave me a bill that was like almost $29,000. I'm like, well, that gummit. If the promo was $18,500, with miscellaneous and parts and stuff, I'm looking at $22,500, with their taxes. Well, with warranty, he sent me a copy of it, warranty and some more other stuff, shop fees and all this right here. It's like $29,000. I'm like, so where the extra money come from that you saying I owe? Oh, well, we you're stuttering. Like why? And then he come back talking about, oh, we can't honor the promo. Why not? You said you could honor the promo before I got here. If I knew you weren't going to honor the promo before I got here, I would have took it somewhere else, and I would have been expecting to pay, more money. But when it's all said and done, I had to come up with more money, to cover the warranty and some other stuff that they ended up having to add, because he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know that you had to add all this extra stuff for this bigger injectors and cam and turbos and stuff, before I got there. So because of that, it was a headache, getting, my engine overhaul. I ended up getting everything squared away. I left out of there with a bill that was, like $34,000 when it was all said and done, out the door. And I took off, and not even a week later, I had leaks. I had a oil leak. I had a fuel leak from the line down on the front of the head, top of the head, the front of the head, whatnot, and I had to put it in the shop, at a cat dealer in another state. I called him about it. It was like, oh, well, if you can make it back. And I'm like, man, I'm like 4 states over. I'm not finna drive the truck back over there just so you can fix these things, but I'm letting you know and trying to figure out, you know, why have a 3-year platinum warranty overhaul and a week later I got leaks?